There was once a cat who had been abandoned from the owners beyond the far land. One day he was walking through strange places, finding strange things. Yes. Cats had ruled at that time, especially the big cats. Stolen, beaten up. He is going to get hanged, trying to escape, struggling, trying to find a way also to be free. Rainy enough, he takes his chances, does his last movements of his life. Well, he thinks. As he escapes, he opens through the wires. The guards start coming. He climbs up the pole that he was hanged on and finds a little cubby hole. Meanwhile, the soldiers looking for him, seeing, wondering where he has gone. Hiding in his cubby hole as these guards come by, wondering where he's gone. They struggle to find him. He finds a hole in this cubby hole, realizing sometime it may fill up with water. It was actually a sewer place. He had to jump out. But how? There were guards all around him. What will he do? I'll see you when he gets out. There are little bunches of ropes. And then he realizes this is his way out. He held onto these ropes, swang, and flinged onto a little bigger cubby hole. Crawling frantically around on the top, wondering what to do, realizing there were guards above him. Don't just take my words for it. Take a look yourself. There they are. Watch. Spying from above. One of them looks like it's spying at him. It's strange. He doesn't know what to do. He escapes to a lower place. On the other side, another pole where someone is meant to be hanged. But the thing is, the person who is meant to be hanged has escaped, just like him. Found the exact same way, but strangely, without no cubbyhole. His cubbyhole would have been too far for him to reach. And there is no ropes in that cubbyhole. How would he have survived? This poor cat has to somehow run, as one of the guards has spied him, eyed him the whole time. He struggles to get out, falls and falls and falls, dropping little marks behind him, hearing sounds above him. Come on, get him! He's down there. He's escaped. He's escaped from being hanged. There he is. He's laying his tracks. Everyone rushes to get to him, finding him resting down at the best place to rest. Then, closer. He must escape. Fluffy tries to find a way out by climbing up the pole that the other person had probably already been hanged. But he knew he had definitely escaped, not been hanged and died. Otherwise there would be plenty of blood. He was about to fall when something happened. A big sweeping sound came. And he suddenly was thrown into the air and held next to something. Something that felt like a cat. Something. But it had to be something. They started turning in the air. He was wondering if this was a dream, or was it a nightmare. They finally landed with a thud. All bumped and hurt. There was Fluffy. Fluffy realized something had took him. He wasn't near the hangar anymore. Instead, on the strange island. It's very, very strange. But one thing, there's flowers on only a blue place. How can that even be real? He guessed anything could happen. He thought there's like nothing to do. He already had hurt himself before, getting beaten up already. But this wasn't as bad, luckily. At least he's still surviving and still alive. But something had took him. He just realized about the past. What had happened just before. How he got on this island. He looked back. There was a little cat. Quite a big cat, actually. He was drinking from a stream. Or maybe just eating from a feed bowl. A weird feed bowl. His name was Smokey. He was a black belt in karate and a few other things. But they were all black belts. He had plenty of black belts. And he's quite strange. He ended up saving him. He just realized he had to get his manners back. Thank you, he said, in a curious voice, trying to figure out what he was doing and why he saved him. He realized he looked a little beaten up. He was the one who escaped from the hanging episode. In the next episode that will be coming quite soon.